Well, what's going on, fellow humans and resellers? Says I, James. 22 years selling full time on eBay. All right. Well, when I last looked yesterday, my promoted seemed to be off. Like I only had like 5 promoted at about 8 p.m. I had 5 promoted items sold. So I'm going to check that in a minute. Another huge shutdown again last night. Whoops, what am I doing? Oh, tap. From midnight to 8. You could say from like 11 to 8. One item sold. So another one. Another night bites the dust. Doom, doom, doom. Another night bite. So at 8:30 this morning, I had 0 sales. A couple of items have sold. I'm at $63 at 9 o'clock now. So I would like my nighttime sales back, please, eBay. Dear eBay, can you please stop shutting my store down or the server that I am on in the middle of the night so I can get back to my normal overnight sales, please? Yesterday, 36 items sold, 26 organic, 10 promoted. So I must have sold 5 more organics somewhere in the last 2 hours, 3 hours of the day. This morning, 3 items sold, all 3 organic. But hey, that just means more profit in my pocket being they're organic. That works for me. So yesterday made it up to $584. So a little bit better than the day before. We're going to go to offsite ads. I think I had sold 3 or 4 yesterday. Last time I looked anyway. So let's see here. February active. So I'm still at 8 sold. $31 spent, $106 made. 3.37 return ad spent. Sale conversion rate 2.38. So yesterday was a bad one. $15 spent, $30 made. The day before that was $15 spent, $60 made. So I had a low day yesterday, which brought my number down. But that's all right. Still making the numbers, and that's all that matters. I don't think there's many questions and comments. Let's see, actually. Let's see. Have you ever thought about buying a building instead of renting storage units? I have, but Jan's always been against it for some reason. So I've tried to give her the pluses of it all. And it's weird being that she used to sell real estate. But yeah, I've always tried to push it because a building is an investment. So I've been trying for years, and she's always been a strong no on it, so I just never pursued it after that. I've tried it various times through the years. Because we've had various houses come up in the neighborhood, street over, and I'm like, One of the boys live here. He can just live there, and then I use the whole basement over there for storage. But I guess it wasn't her idea, so she didn't never go for it. That's the way it kind of works out sometimes. Hello, James. Thanks for the videos. I have one big question. I hope you can help me. Most content creators say that to be successful on eBay, you must have your store with items more than 80% sell-through rate. And in a way, I understand it. But then I see your business model that is successful, that it is more than 20 years old and you never talk about it, but your listing, you say it yourself in the video, if you go to a store looking for specific items, you are disappointed. But if you go with a full listing mentality, you see many opportunities. How profitable is it to list a lot? It is thinking about long-term profits. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's doable even today, even though there's some content creators out there who will say that my model is not you cannot duplicate this model today. 100% false. Where was a good example of that I saw recently? Damn it, what was it? Oh, Josh Galt. If you saw the amount of stuff he bought, now his idea was to not sit on it, flip as much as he could to get his profit back, and then put it up on eBay. But if he wanted to, he could sit on that debt for a while, barring circumstances. There's variables to everything. Sit on that debt and just start listing. And then you'll make your money back, make a profit, and you still have 12 tons of product in your storage. Oh, and then another one comes up. Oh, well, if I already made a profit on that one, let's go grab this one, do the same thing there, and replicate it. It is replicatable. You can do it. You just have to have structure. You've got to be diligent with listing, and you've got to have a system that you can do it all quick and easy, and obviously you got to have the room. So you can duplicate it. And 20 years later, I'm glad I did it that way, because I've got tons of free product to list from. So it is doable. It is doable. What I always did when I bought my big things is I cherry picked the stuff that was big dollar at that time to get my money back the quickest, so that I can go and buy out another store or whatever I was buying out. And then sat on the rest until I got to it. And time has shown that a lot of that stuff that I sat on has gone up in value, which means I make more money today than if I would have listed it 20 years ago. So it is doable if you have the work ethic to do it, and you figure out the structure in which to do it. And if you follow my how to list 200 items in a day video, there's a pretty good structure right there on how to do it quickly every day. So you can be done. And there are other sellers out there. I just watched an interview with Mel, back from Burnout, Dan, the guy she's dating, who has a big media store on the Australia eBay site. He does about the same sell-through rate as I do, 2 to 3. And he's got 177,000 media items in his store. And he's got employees, he's got warehouses, and it's working. So you don't have to have sell-through rate to make it work. You just have to make up for that in volume. So, and then that's where the other variables come in. So it is doable, 100%. Thank you, James, for the video. My sister passed away yesterday. She was an eBay seller. Listening to your video has been comforting for me today and has taken my mind off the sorrow for a little while. I am so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, my brother passed in 2016, so. And he was unexpected, but, so I don't know your situation, but when it's unexpected, it's kind of more of a shocker to the system. Find comfort in whatever you can, for sure. You should at least end and sell similar. Any items ending today, every day. They are going to be counted against you already. Yeah, that's a good point. Yesterday I said end and sell similar if you have the room, but technically you do have the room if you have the items up. Just go to ending today and end those and sell similar. So yeah, good point there. So then you don't have to have the extra room. Have you tried decimals instead of jumping from 3 to 5, 4 to 6? Try 3.1. Yes, I am doing decimals. I had said that in a couple of videos, but I didn't say it in every video on the percentage I'm promoting. So I'm at 4 and 6, but it's like 4.4, 6.4. So. The computer lag may be more internet service driven. Well, I just changed internet servers or services, so I know it's not that. But then the next one said, peeping time told me to open Task Manager and look at what's bogging my computer down that's lagging. And I noticed I don't use Windows Edge, but Windows Edge is using a lot of things that I'm like, why is it using this? It's not even open. So I shut off all the Windows Edge stuff. And I don't remember it lagging last night. So I think it's Windows Edge on my computer that's bogging it down. I didn't work to that late last night because the Blues game came on at 6. That's why I don't remember. So from 6 to 9, and I went in to check for offers and stuff, but I didn't notice lag. So I have to recheck it tonight to make sure when I'm on there consistently to see if it's lagging after 7 p.m. again. Do you really think they're doing work on the site or just shutting it down periodically? I think it's maintenance. It's maintenance because I get the same results on the night that we know there are maintenance done. So. Someone says, I asked another eBay top seller today who has a popular YouTube channel. He said shutdowns don't exist. Just because you're popular on YouTube don't mean you have the amount of items to understand what's going on. So there's a bunch of people arguing with that person there, so I'll let them argue that out. James calls it a shutdown. Another person calls it throttling, but isn't it the same thing? I think it's a shutdown for maintenance and stuff. So let me put K1. Reply K1. I had lowered my percentage to 6 from 8, and my sales basically disappeared. See, that's why I was afraid to drop mine down and start all over again, but I'm glad I did. So yesterday I ended and sold similar on 150 items and only had one sale yesterday. At the end of the day, I put my promotion back up to 8 and already had 2 sales this morning. I forgot to mention I'm also running a sale on clothing, shoes, and hats at 12%. Alright, let's get this stuff shipped so I can get to work. I did upload. I didn't get to upload everything I had ready to list yesterday because I was watching the Blues game. And I am making time for myself now. And I didn't have to work out yesterday, so I'm like, I'm sitting down watching the Blues game. So I'll have a lot more going up today. All right, I think I got everything. Purchase shipping label. All right, let's go. Oh, I do got one posh item here. This vintage jacket that has the deluxe logo on it. I believe that's that Czech printing place. And, headed to Orlando, Florida. And sold for $10. This is one of those items that I figured it's only going to be worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, because there ain't going to be a lot of people out there looking for that. Maybe an employee, and that'd be about it. So one of these. Maybe the employee. It's always funny when people try to tell you that something you're saying doesn't exist when you've been doing it 22 years and you have, X amount of items, so you know the patterns and what have you. Everybody likes to believe that, what was my statement? Everybody has the answer, but everybody, I already forgot my statement. But nobody has a clue. That's right. Everybody has an answer, but nobody has a clue. Counter offer. We got some Converse sneakers here. These sold for $15, headed to Virginia. It's almost like somebody, if I said something like the interior of my car is red. No, it's not. How do you know? You're not in my situation. I view it as the same thing. You've never seen the inner side of my car, so how do you know? But, you know what? Whatever they want to believe, they're right in their own head. What the heck? I'm like, where'd it go? 113. What's that statement? Whether you think you can or you can, you're right. Similar to that. If you're not open-minded enough to understand where all the, where the information's coming from, then you're going to believe what you want to believe. That's going to UK. So we got one to UK. Remove. Meltillis. Staying in the area, St. Louis, sold for $5. I liked it. I can take offers for $5 and not even care anymore. With the low percentage. Don't even have to cringe when I hit accept. I asked a popular YouTuber. He says you're wrong. Most popular YouTubers have like 100 to 1,000 items. But you do you, mister. We got Hank Williams Jr. Radio Special Promo CD. Sold for $20. Headed to New Burnside, Illinois. And I looked at my promos. I've sold, I think, 6 or 7 at least on the promos side now that I put up. So they are moving. They are moving. I'm just here to report my experiences. We've got, are you ready for a CD lot? Yeah. Another Bad Creation. Cooling at the Playground. And Loud Rocks. This one sold for $6. This one sold for $7. This is another CD that was very hard to get rid of, like when I was doing Amazon and eBay. This would be another penny CD that would just sit. Because I would come across a lot of them. So I probably got many more in storage of those also. And no, so that was free shipping. Media mail. Since they bought 2 or more. I'm glad that worked at least. That's good to see. That worked. Maybe that'll entice more people to buy more. Greg Kinn Band. You know what's weird is it seems like I sold for $4, headed to Minnesota. It seems like these are going in spurts. Like I had that 2 days ago or whatever, I had a lot of media. Then I think it was yesterday I had a lot of hats. And today I'm starting off with a lot of media, not even one hat. So it's kind of... I think with the hats I had clothes too, where I have no clothes yet this morning. So. And that's what I'm wondering is like the whole when it's shut down at night and if it has to index back again, where it may take, like it always feels like the media gets indexed back first. So. Next up, Jan found these at the bins. I got some little bitty Keens. These sold for $12, headed to Spokane, Washington. Spokane, Washington. Holly. Next up, we've got, are you ready for a cassette lot? We got Billy Joel, Stormfront, and we got House Party. House Party sold for $8. Billy Joel sold for $5. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I would like to have my nights back, so my $600 days could be more like $800 days. It would be nice. It would be nice if I could touch your body, dear. I know not everybody has got a body like me. Alright. Next up, we've got a Ben's item that I would shove with product. We got this Adidas bag. Sold for $9, headed to Montana. Will this fit in that one of these? These are pretty big. I don't know if they're going to be big enough for this, though. Let's find out. Might not be worth the time to try. Let's get it there. Let's go. Make it work. You can do it. It'll be long enough, though. You can do it, James. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can pack a backpack. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Shoo, I'm a professional, yo. I got this. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing, Dad. Follow your instincts. It farted. All right. 1/6. That's gonna be like 15 by 13 by 5. Sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Sunny, sunny. Oh, I forgot the CD. Let me go ahead and print that then. Another CD promo single, sold for $5. Let's print that and go grab it. Chicago Cubs hat. There's a hat, sold for $13. Yay! All right. So we got that. Next up, we've got Smokey the Bear. This was put up not too long ago. Headed to Michigan, sold for $7. David. And then the last US one, I got a little Pokemon card. And that's sold for $1.60. Headed to Round Lake, Illinois. eBay standard envelope to, what is the size of this thing? I always forget. So it's 8 by 6. $0.88. Boom. I asked someone who don't drive a Porsche if they're, or who drives a Porsche, who said, and I asked them if their interior was red, and they said no. So your interior is not red either. Print labels. James, you made your point. Shut up, dumbass. All right. I do got the one international. All right, Karen. David. Ed is the CD I gotta go grab. Sunny. David. Holly. Russell. Another David. Denzel. Inchin? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. Inchin. All right, Route 66 cap headed to, it's 14 British pounds. So good, another hat. Hats are starting to come in now. That's good. Casey. And in the one international, A Time of Destiny cassette soundtrack. Head to the UK. And sold for $5. $4.98 to be exact. Boom, boom. And we are at 9:30, so we'll see if it looks like I'll make at least the 150 by 10. Let's see. And this was the only international in the last 24 hours. Besides the one that just sold. So I'll leave that label till tomorrow then. No big deal there. Let's do the scan form. Scan form printed again last night, so that's good. Generation Clash. Alright, so we were at 72.86. But I did sell the British pound one, which won't show up here. Alright, quickie today. Well, that is all. I gotta go grab that CD and then I'm done. Alright, so thank you everybody. You ready to go, girl? You ready to go, baby girl? There she is. There she is. Do the stretch. Oh, yeah. Stretch-ums. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.